Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. It is quite a scene here in the Monumental, just as you would expect it. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Miralem Pjanic. He plays in that deep midfield position, Peter, which allows him to take his time to pick out a pass to the forward line. He also delivers a fantastic set piece, something that his manager had in mind.
And Bernardo Silva! And he's there to make a great save.
Bernardo Silva really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
João Moutinho. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias drives it forward. Out for a throw. And it's Guerrero. Danilo Pereira. He's in! Bruno Fernandes! They've scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bruno Fernandes really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence. And he's had a shot! Pjanic. Bicakcic. That'll be a throw. João Moutinho. Guerrero. Oh, sweet feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just brushed off the ball there. Checo. Sunjic. Bicakcic. Danilo Pereira. And that's been levered clear. And Bernardo Silva! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. Danilo Pereira. Moutinho. And it's Guerrero. Oh, really good feet from him. Bruno Fernandes. Danilo Pereira. Guerrero. Beautifully done. Moutinho. Danilo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Defending of the desperate variety. Hoists it forward. He's found his man. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. Moutinho. Besic. Ruben Dias. Danilo Pereira. Ricardo Pereira. And it's Bernardo Silva. Checo. He's got through. Checo has a hit. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Guerrero. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's put too much on it. Pjanic.
Bosnia have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Bruno Fernandes. Ricardo Pereira. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Sunjic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pjanic. Played out to the right. Oh, really good feet. Guerrero. Moutinho. Danilo Pereira. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Kolasinac hits that long. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bruno Fernandes. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. What a throw in. Kolasinac. Ball's out on the left now. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Turns and goes back. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Kolasinac. And here's Dzeko. Dzeko! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Dzeko. Kolasinac. Bicakcic. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. João Moutinho. Bernardo Silva. Guerreiro. João Moutinho. Bernardo Silva. Ricardo Pereira crosses it. Besic. No, ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Guerreiro goes looking. Besic. Sunjic. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. João Moutinho. He's got options out wide. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pjanic plays it out to the flank. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. João Moutinho. João Moutinho. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's nice. Dzeko. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo Pereira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Moutinho. And it's João Moutinho. Caught offside that time. João Moutinho. Ricardo Pereira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Kolasinac. Sunjic. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ricardo Pereira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ruben Dias. Danilo Pereira. João Moutinho. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Besic. Besic with the crossfield ball. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Aimed in towards the centre. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Guerrero. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Besic. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Besic gets away from his opponent.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Guerrero. Danilo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. Ricardo Pereira. And it's Bernardo Silva. Danger averted for now. Danilo Pereira. João Moutinho. Bernardo Silva. João Moutinho. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Guerrero. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Bruno Fernandes floats one over. Checo. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Gets the better, hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Pjanic. Pjanic drives it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. Over it comes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Portugal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Ruben Dias. Guerrero. João Moutinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's hoisted clear. João Moutinho. Gets wrestled off the ball. Guerrero is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Besic attempts a clearance. Knocks it away. And it's played forward. Checo. Sunjic. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's Kolasinac. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Lofted into the middle.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bernardo Silva. João Moutinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a quick glance. And it's Pjanic. Guerrero can hoist it clear. And that's been won straight back. Besic. Pjanic. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. And it's Kolasinac. And here's Dzeko. Dzeko!
Dzeko really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
João Moutinho. Danilo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. He's there to his shapes to shoot! Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hoists it forward. Ruben Dias. Well, that's where he wants it. Pjanic. Now, where's he looking? And here's Dzeko. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Forward it goes. Out to the right. Pepe is there and he can get that clear. Back in once more. Bernardo Silva gets it back. Besic. Pjanic. Pjanic spreads it towards the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Portugal can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Pepe. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, real danger here. And that'll be a goal kick. Besic. Tries to switch the play. Over to the left. Crossed in. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Pepe. João Moutinho. Guerrero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly. Besic. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bruno Fernandes. Pjanic battles to win it back. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a loose ball. Guerrero. And he just whacks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Guerrero. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, and the shot! And the defence can get it clear. João Moutinho. That's a brilliant interception. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of...
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Danilo Pereira. Guerrero spreads it towards the left. He's looked long this time. Now it's Christian. Shoots! Kolasinac. Bicakcic. Across the field it goes. Has he found his man? And here's Besic. Besic. Looks to thread it through. Kolasinac tries a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Dzeko certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Hoists it forward.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Bicakcic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bruno Fernandes did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Besic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. João Moutinho.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes gets it back.
Bosnia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
João Moutinho needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bruno Fernandes. Pepe goes looking. Ricardo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Hoists it high. Great challenge, time to perfection. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ricardo Pereira. Dzeko has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Besic. Goes for a sweeping cross.
Bosnia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Danilo Pereira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
ফুটবল দুনিয়ায় অমরত্বের পথে প্রায় সবই ধরা দিয়েছে ক্রিস্টিয়ানো রোনালদোর হাতে।
And it's Bernardo Silva has a go! That's a half-decent try. João Moutinho. Hits one! Oh, that is very close.
João Moutinho brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Kolasinac. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance.
Fires from distance. Has gone out. Guerrero. He could be in here. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Danilo Pereira. Pepe with the crossfield ball. Bicakcic. Sunjic. Besic. Now it's Dzeko. Dzeko gets it out to the wing. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Guerrero battles to win it back. Guerrero plays it forward. And that's a throw-in. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, good interception. Danilo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. And it's Guerrero. Nicely controlled. Guerrero crosses in a low one. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Into extra time we go. João Moutinho. Danilo Pereira. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Besic. Sunjic. Bicakcic.
Portugal really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Bruno Fernandes. Gone back to the keeper. Pepe. Kolasinac tries to stroke it through. Bernardo Silva. Danilo Pereira. Guerrero. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Besic. And here's Dzeko.
Dzeko really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Good idea, just poorly executed. Bruno Fernandes. Danilo Pereira. João Moutinho. And it's Guerrero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Moutinho. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's Kolasinac. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's been taken short. There's the cross. And he's there to clear it. And it's got through. Ruben Dias goes looking. Pepe tries to get it forward quickly. Bernardo Silva gets it back. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Besic. Gorgeous control there. And here's Besic. Pjanic. And this is Jack. He's had a go! Ruben Dias. Pepe. Danilo Pereira. Ricardo Pereira. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. Pepe. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. It's on a plate! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kolasinac. Whipped in. It is a corner. They've played it short. That is terrific skill. A chance to play it in. And it's Kolasinac. Besic. He's in! Checo hits it! Pepe. Half-time, extra time.
Yeah, it's still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
And we're off for the final time. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Kolasinac. Checo. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Keeper sends it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kolasinac. It's got through and a forward pass. João Moutinho battles to win it back. Besic drives it forward. A chance! Up for the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Guerrero. Ruben Dias. Guerrero. Pjanic. Pjanic. Danilo Pereira. João Moutinho. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias drives it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bicakcic. Portugal are still in search of that breakthrough goal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bruno Fernandes. João Moutinho plays it out to the flank. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Portugal draw first blood here.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Guerrero, and it's played forward. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Sunic. Portugal just have to run down the clock. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Bosnia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Ricardo Pereira goes back to base. Danilo Pereira. João Moutinho. Guerreiro. João Moutinho. Has he picked him out? He's in, surely! Plays it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Guerreiro. Oh, that's neat. João Moutinho. Ruben Dias. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Portugal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Plays it out to the wing. And he's there to hoof it away. That's the throw. Bosnia and Herzegovina making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
That's good defending, very good defending. Bernardo Silva. Kolasinac. Pyrovic. Bicakcic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and
there's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
yeah, Miralem Pjanic. He plays in that deep midfield position, Peter, which allows him to take his time to pick out a pass to the forward line. He also delivers a fantastic set piece, something that his manager had in mind when making the signing, I'm sure.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That'll be a throw-in. Sunjic. Besic. Oh, nice touch. More than happy to take the muscular approach. João Moutinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. João Moutinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Besic. Sunjic. And that's a throw-in. João Moutinho. Guerreiro. And it's João Moutinho. Ricardo Pereira. Tries to get it clear. João Moutinho. Danilo Pereira. Guerrero gets the better of his man. He's looking to get there first. Danilo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Throw in. Bruno Fernandes. And it's João Moutinho. Danilo Pereira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Forward it goes.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He's had a shot! Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Ricardo Pereira. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. João Moutinho. João Moutinho spreads it towards the left. And that's been levered clear. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Bruno Fernandes quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Pjanic looks to clip it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. João Moutinho with a delicate ball. Besic. And it's Pjanic. Delivers across. Pjanic. Neither side yet able to find the net. Crosses it. That was always going to be the keeper's. Bernardo Silva. Danilo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pjanic. Bicakcic. Pjanic. And it's played forward. Besic. Checo. Over to the left. Pjanic. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Pjanic delivers. Besic. That is very well defended. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva tries lifting it over. They've managed to get it away. It has got through to him.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Checo. Besic. Sunjic. Bicakcic plays it forward. Ball's out on the left now. Here comes another cross. Ruben Dias tries to clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo loses his balance and loses the ball. Bicakcic. Kolasinac. Plays it over to the other flank. Gets away from his opponent. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Bernardo Silva. Pepe. Ricardo Pereira. Pepe. Ruben Dias. Could be a chance here. Oh, shooting chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Bernardo Silva is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And it's been taken short. And it's Guerrero. Ricardo Pereira. Guerrero plays it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Kolasinac. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sunjic. Bicakcic. Changing the point of attack. Besic. Pjanic. Coutinho. Established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for...
Chip through. João Moutinho can hoist it clear. And it's Pjanic. Besic. Goes for the cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Crosses into the box. He can get that clear. Pjanic. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dzeko sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Guerrero. Cristiano Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. Guerrero. Besic. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Tries to switch the play. Gets into a dangerous position. Ricardo Pereira. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Kolasinac. Looking for a decent ball in. Besic. Surely a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias. Guerrero. João Moutinho. Bernardo Silva. Goes long. And that's been levered clear. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Guerrero tries to stroke it through. Played into the middle. Cleared away. Played it again. Keeper has beaten it away. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He goes long. Now it's Chris. Hits one! A skipper's goal!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Portugal draw first blood here.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
João Moutinho gets it back. Plays it long. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hoists it forward. And here's Dzeko. Gets wrestled off the ball. João Moutinho drives it forward, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He gets past his man. Ronaldo plays a clever pass. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Guerrero drives it in. Danilo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, good interception. Besic. Kolasinac. Beautifully done. Time to deliver. And it's Besic. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Guerrero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a loose ball. And it's João Moutinho. And here's Chris. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. Bruno Fernandes. João Moutinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo Pereira. Bernardo Silva! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Bruno Fernandes. And that has been cleared. And that has put paid to that. Pepe. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ricardo Pereira. João Moutinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Ricardo Pereira. Crosses into the area. And that's been repelled. Hoists it forward. Sunjic. And it's played forward. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
João Moutinho looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Portugal are still that goal to the good. He's there to receive it. And it's Besic. Portugal got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. Besic. Here's the delivery. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Ricardo Pereira. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideal...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Besic. Out for a throw. Besic. Beautifully executed.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Sunjic. Besic. And here's Dzeko. Dzeko! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Ricardo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Guerrero. Oh, sweet feet. Now the cross. Has a hit! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Pepe. Now, can he capitalise? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gorgeous control there. There are a few waiting for it. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Back of the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Portugal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Nicely controlled. Ricardo Pereira gets it away. Pepe. Bosnia and Herzegovina keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Pepe goes looking. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. That's the throw. Bernardo Silva delivers. It's a throw-in. Kolasinac. Sunic. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Ruben Dias. Ricardo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. Besic. Bicakcic plays it forward. Kolasinac tries to get it forward quickly. Pumps it into the area. Bernardo Silva. Oh, some tackle that. And here's Dzeko. And it's Besic. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Kolasinac delivers across. Forward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ricardo Pereira. That's gone for a throw-in. That is terrific skill. Bruno Fernandes. Crosses it in. Cleared away. And it's Bernardo Silva. And the ball's come out! Dzeko with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pjanic. Ruben Dias. Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Ricardo Pereira. Guerrero. Danilo Pereira hoists it forward. Ronaldo needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Danilo Pereira. Ruben Dias. Danilo Pereira. Guerrero. Ruben Dias. Pepe. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good clearance and very necessary. Ricardo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. Ricardo Pereira crosses it once more. Pjanic. Sunjic. João Moutinho. Pepe. Ruben Dias. Pepe. Danilo Pereira. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Dzeko gets it out to the wing. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. João Moutinho threads one through. In it comes, up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Ricardo Pereira. Ruben Dias. Ricardo Pereira. And that's that. Portugal always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Cá esperamos a vossa atenção. Temos uma criança para vir connosco. Pedimos aos pais da criança terem o seu avião para se dirigirem às intimações.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Aiden Dzeko. He's a real handful up front, Peter, and not just because of his height and that physical presence. He's got excellent awareness and technique, and that allows him to bring others into the game. He's a very powerful finisher too, so he'll be giving defenders a real dilemma about whether to close him down or not. I would advise the former.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Ricardo Pereira. Pepe. Guerrero. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is promising. And Bernardo Silva! Bicakcic plays it forward. Kolasinac. Across the field it goes. Besic. Out towards the flank. Bruno Fernandes. Guerrero. Danilo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. A real chance if he can get through. Danilo Pereira. João Moutinho. Danilo Pereira. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Ricardo Pereira. He could be in here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Hoists it high. Pjanic. Pings it out wide. Kolasinac tries to pick out a teammate. Danilo Pereira. Ruben Dias. Guerrero. João Moutinho. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Fernandes. Danilo Pereira. And that is as far as they're going to go. Plays it out to the flank. Pumps it into... Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Ruben Dias. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Dzeko. It's Dzeko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Dzeko is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Pepe. Bruno Fernandes. Ricardo Pereira. Danilo Pereira. Ruben Dias. Pepe. Ruben Dias. Guerrero. Hoists it forward. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's played forward. Pjanic.
Bosnia have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And they've been given a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pjanic. Kolasinac. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Besic with a long pass. All the way back and they start again. Keeper sends it forward. Besic. Back to the keeper and go again. Forward it goes. Pjanic.